Hey everyone, welcome back to Rollahan Garage. Happy holidays. Sorry I've been away for a little while. Obviously it's winter where I live and it's hard for me to make car content. Definitely a bunch of changes in my garage. I sold my BMW E30, which I think I mentioned. I've sold my BMW i3. It went to a new home. I had it for a year and a half. Amazing EV. I really encourage anyone looking to get into EVs to look at an i3. 2017 and up are really nice. I also sold my Mercedes C32 AMG. I kind of just wanted a manual, so I'm going to be looking around for like kind of a manual project car this spring. Might be something cool like another E30 or a Saab maybe, something like that. But I wanted to make just a quick video for all of you on my winter beater, which is a 2002 Chevy Avalanche Z71. I believe the previous owner removed the Z71 decals on the back because for whatever reason in this color they were red. So they don't really work well with the truck, so obviously they removed them. These are one of my favorite trucks. Where I live, basically these are half the price of a regular truck. I don't know why people are sleeping on these, but most people buy like trucks and they're much more expensive where I am. The Avalanches tend to sell for quite a bit cheaper and they're much more practical in my opinion. This is basically an SUV and a truck rolled into one. I do plan on 3D printing a new Chevy emblem with like a Z71 in the middle. I think it's going to look pretty cool. We'll see if I can get that done. I have a little bit of a design already done, but I just want to finish that off. So this is a 5.3 liter V8 LS based, and then this has a 4L60. I'm a big fan of the 4L60. I know a lot of people don't like it. The reason usually why those fail is due to maintenance and not proper cooling. So, you know, if I were to own one of these trucks for a long period of time, I would add a big transmission cooler, like a dedicated transmission cooler, and change the fluid regularly. And 4L60s will last a long time. But again, no one maintains them. They just run the trans fluid in them forever, and then they wonder why they start failing because generally they overheat and they're not maintained. This truck is also equipped with the G80 Eaton locking differential. So this is an automatic locking differential. As soon as the one wheel starts to slip, it will lock the differential. Very cool rear end on GM. Of course, a lot of these Avalanches and things like that, they're notorious for like the diffs failing. Again, it's because people do not change the fluid regularly. Trying to find a vehicle that has been well maintained is impossible. You really have to try. I kind of got lucky on this one. I believe I bought this from the original owner essentially. I even have the window sticker for this truck. It was like a $50,000 truck in 2002. It was the highest trim level, like I say, Z71. This one's a bit rusty, as all good trucks are. Not the end of the world. What's really incredible about the Avalanche is you always get the quad cab. Tons and tons of space in here. I mean, if you have a family and you need actual back seat in a truck, Avalanche has you covered. If you need a bed, the Avalanche has you covered. And also, if you want a larger bed, you can easily lower down the midgate. So you see the midgate there and you see the glass there. That completely folds down into the truck. So you can actually lift up these seats. They fold down flat, same with the other side. And then the midgate folds down completely flat. This glass stores behind the seats before you fold it down. And then you get an 8-foot bed basically. So this is like the best of both worlds. You get lots of interior space, real 4-door truck, and then you actually have a actual usable bed. And for most people, they're going to be just using it in this mode anyways, but if you need to haul something really big like furniture or something like that, you can do that. The Avalanche has awesome, really great locking storage here from the factory. It's just a super practical truck. There's lots of tie down points in the bed. These of course all come with, like, I guess tonneau covers here. Mine's covered in snow, but essentially there are 3 bed covers here that can hold each 200 pounds. So 200 pounds each can be put on these bed covers. So you can strap stuff on the top of them. They're again locked. You can lock the tailgate, of course, so all of your stuff is secure in the back of the Avalanche. We got steps on the bumper to get into the bed. Again, another locking storage / toolbox on this side. These are just great trucks. The 5.3 is incredibly reliable. Basically a bulletproof truck. It's the same platform as the Silverado and other trucks like that. I think there's still some people out there that might think these aren't real trucks and they're like unibody, like a Ridgeline. I like Honda Ridgelines. I know they're not the greatest for towing due to their unibody, but I don't tow. Most people who own trucks don't tow. I know there's definitely people out there who do tow, but again, this is just a great all-around truck, and I really hope people will consider these if they're looking for kind of like a larger, reliable, full-size truck, because generally these are cheaper, and I think they're the most practical. This thing has been awesome for me this winter. I kind of just bought it as a hold between for the winter. I needed something kind of quickly with 4-wheel drive, and so I kind of grabbed this. I most likely will be selling this before the spring. I just don't need a truck this big. This is my second Avalanche, and I love them. It's just I don't use like the truck aspect of this that much. So I kind of want to try and find a smaller 4x4 truck, like maybe a smaller Toyota, maybe a Ranger, 4x4 Ranger or something like that. Something that'll just serve its purpose in the winters and stuff like that. If I need like a small box just to haul stuff. Again, I don't haul things that often, but these are great trucks. I think people are sleeping on them. I kind of like the body cladding, but some people don't. You can definitely get versions of this without the body cladding. I'll give you guys a quick interior look. I believe the Z71 for 2002 has these Chevy emblems here. So that was for Z71 trucks in 2002. I don't know if there's any other years. Of course, it has a push button 4-wheel drive. It'd be nice if it had a lever, but heated seats, power everything. Everything on this truck works. The Eaton rear locking differential is great. Parts are cheap for these. Like I say, try to find one that's been taken care of, has some maintenance history, has had fluid changes and things like that, and it'll serve you really great. So that's kind of a quick overview of my Avalanche. Like I say, I may or may not keep this around. I do have another secret vehicle that I've already bought, which will be on the channel soon, and it is 4-wheel drive as well, so I can use that in the wintertime. If I sell this, I just don't have something that can haul parts and things like that. Like, you know, if I start building a project car and I got to pick up like a spare motor or something like that, I need a truck, right? I need something with a box. So we'll see what I can find. This is just a bit too big for me personally, and I think that's the biggest downside of these is they're so long. I live in a big city. Parking's really annoying on a big long truck like this, and I have other vehicles to like carry my kids around in all season, that type of thing. So I might want to try and find maybe like an S10. Maybe we could do like a V8 swap on an S10 or something like that, like an old school first gen S10. Let me know what you guys think. What would you like to see for trucks on this channel? As I always say, I'm an automotive enthusiast first. I like everything. Trucks, cars, diesels, vans, like EVs, I don't care. If it has 4 wheels, I'm into it. So thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned. I definitely have some more stuff coming to the channel.